want to know from each of you what makes this movie particularly scary. Let's start with you, Dylan.
Well, Stephen Lang, for one. His performance as the blind man is absolutely terrifying and incredible. I'll just give you guys room to answer other things, too.
It's scary because you don't have any one character to hold on to, like a raft. You are constantly trying to find out who is your hero and who is on your side as an audience member. And without that security, I think it makes the viewer anxious.
Yeah.
I think, so I don't repeat any of the great answers that you guys gave, probably the environment, like the house, like the decoration, like his house is just another character in the film. Yeah. And I feel it really like draws you in.
Tell me a little bit about what it was like to film in that place, because you had a set and then you were also in Detroit at one point, right?
Yeah.
When we showed up, Fede had mapped out what he calls the chess game, where a lot of our scenes had to be choreographed so that it would be believable that our characters wouldn't just escape at any moment. So the set was a big part of that. And wherever there was a door, we had to make sure there was an obstacle to that door. And scene to scene, we had to justify why we were still in the house.
Yeah, he did a great job on that. And also the dog comes into play. It's kind of like Cujo on steroids.
Well, for me, like, I think the original script had a different outcome of what happens outside with the dog. It involved a different setting and stuff, not the car. And so I never read the revised part of that when they sent it in the script. So watching it, I didn't know what was going to happen in the car with the dog and stuff. So I knew you guys were filming it, but I was like, I don't know what they're filming, but I kept it that way. So for me, it was shocking still as a viewer what goes down between Rocky and the dog outside. But
yeah, and the dog is just an extension of the blind man, like just another big, muscly, scary killing machine.
It's
true.
I think every blind man has a seeing eye dog, but not quite like this one.
Yeah.
Right.
So for each of you, I'd also like to know, lastly, what you hope audiences will take away from this film.
For starters, the fact that people are saying it's the best movie in 20 years and everything, like, for me, and I bet for you guys, it's just humbling, and it's awesome to be a part of that. So I'd hope that when people leave, it's just a movie that you want to tell your friend, like, go watch this because it's cool. And then that it just becomes something that people appreciate throughout time. That's me.
Yeah.
I like the fact that the different interviewers who have come in here, it seems like everyone's rooting for a different character, and that's a cool thing to leave a movie theater and want to talk to your friends more about who is the
Hero.
Yeah, who is the hero? Who I like that. I think good art sparks conversation.